Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. Hopefully, all of you are working with a Speak Out provider in your state. You can visit our website at parkinsonvoiceproject.org to find a speech language pathologist who has been trained in our Speak Out program. And then I am here again to help you establish and maintain a consistent home practice routine. Today, we are going to be working out of the Speak Out workbook. All right. If you're going through the program, you have this workbook, either in a hard copy if you're in the U.S., or you have access to the e-library that has the workbook, whether you're in the U.S. or outside of the U.S. But we're going to be working out of lesson 10. Let's go ahead and take a sip of water with intent. As you bring that cup to your mouth, think about it. Be purposeful as you take a sip. The first Speak Out exercise is the warm-up. We're warming up our voice. We're getting ready to speak out. Lift your voice and project it forward over your computer. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Up and over and try to connect them. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. By practicing with me, hopefully you'll learn these exercises faster as you work with your Speak Out provider, and then you can spend more time working on things that might be a little bit more challenging. Let's do another warm-up. May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. We're done with the warm-up. We do that 5 times. Go ahead and take a sip of water with intent. If you have practiced with us for a while, you know that the beautiful tulips behind me were painted by Alan from Rio Vista, California, one of our Parkinson voice advocates, and he sent that to us as a gift for Parkinson Awareness Month because the international symbol of Parkinson's is the red tulip with white tips. We just love this painting, Alan. All right, we're moving on to Speak Out exercise number 2. Open your mouth wide and project that forward, up, and over your computer. Here we go. Again. We try to hold in about 10 seconds, but we don't force it, okay? Stop sooner if you need to. Let's do it again. Let's do a shorter one. One more time. Good. Good. Go ahead and take a sip of water. If you were going through the Speak Out program, then you would probably do about 10 of the ahs, but for home practice, we just do 5. Speak Out exercise number 3, the glides. Project a steady ah forward and then slowly glide up. Try to get as many little notes in there as you can. If you need to, you can listen to me first. Here we go. Stop. Close the mouth. And good. If you find this exercise challenging, there would be nothing wrong with doing all the upward glides first. So let's do 4 of the upward glides, and then we'll do 4 of the downward glides. Ready? Let's try that again with more intent. Let's do it again. Really concentrate. And one more. Good. Let's go ahead, take a sip of water, and then we'll do 4 of the downward glides. Okay. We're going to project that ah out, a steady ah first, and then glide down. Start high. Here we go. Ah. Keep the mouth open the whole time. Keep the head up, all right? Start high. Again, 2 more. Start high. And last one. Start high. Good. All right, let's take another sip of water. Keep in mind that practice does not make perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. That's why I'm here, to help you get these exercises down, and then you'll work with your speech pathologist on other things that are more challenging for you. All right. Speak Out. In the Speak Out workbook, lesson 10, we count to 20. All right, I want you to lift every number and project it forward, and remember to connect them. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Let's go backwards. Remember, lift every number. It's not 20, 19, 18. It's 20. Okay, really exaggerated. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to do it one more time. Okay, when you go through the speak out protocol, you usually do the counting 3 times. And the glides, the exercise we just did, you would do maybe 10 times when you're first going through the speak out therapy. But for home practice, we only do it 5 times. But the counting, we do 3 times. So let's do it one more time. I'm not going to hold up the card. We're going to stop every 5 numbers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't trail off. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you probably noticed that I had to take a breath after I said 19, and that's okay. You take a breath. You try to connect them. You take a breath whenever you need to, but don't think about the breathing. Keep the focus on projecting your voice forward. Take a sip of water with intent. Okay, we are moving on to the next speak out exercise, which is the counting. When we get to lesson 10, you can tell the difference between this one and when we started at lesson 1 or 2. The sentences are getting longer. Now what I've done here is I've highlighted the words that come before any punctuation. This is a really good way. We're strengthening the muscles. We're trying to control our speech. So we're stretching out the highlighted words. Okay? Here we go with intent. We would like a table for 6 by the window, please. Again, speak out. We would like a table for 6 by the window, please. Next. We are celebrating my daughter's birthday tonight. Force yourself to say the highlighted words differently. Let's read it again. We are celebrating my daughter's birthday tonight. Next. I want to buy 2 tickets to the 3 o'clock movie. Are you saying every single word with intent? Really think about it. Let's do it again. I want to buy 2 tickets to the 3 o'clock movie. Next. I want to order steak with garlic mashed potatoes. Doesn't that sound good? Again. I want to order steak with garlic mashed potatoes. And the last one. When you have a chance, will you bring us the dessert menu? When you speak out in conversation or when you do these exercises, you want to think about projecting every word forward, every single word with intent. Let's do it again. When you have a chance, will you bring us the dessert menu? Very good. Take a sip of water. If you're new to these sessions, everybody can download the reading material and I have extra sentences there, okay? So take what you learned during these sessions and practice, practice, practice. All right, for some of you, these online sessions will be enough, okay, to keep your voice strong. But for some of you, you need more practice, and that's why we post the reading material. I want you to read these equations, and something you have to keep in mind with the Speak Out exercises. We know that you know how to add and subtract and multiply and divide. It's not about that. It is about controlling your speech, speaking out with every number, and then having to think a little bit more, but still speak out. So we're going to read the first equation. Don't let it trail off. Give the answer. Ready? 0 plus 8 equals 8. Again, 0 plus 8 equals 8. The next one. 35 plus 1 equals 36. Are you lifting your voice? Do it again. 35 plus 1 equals 36. Next. 10 times 7 equals 70. Over your computer again. 10 times 7 equals 70. Okay? Now, we're going to do something a little bit differently. We're going to read the equation just as it is, and then I want you to change it. So we might do 13 minus 9 equals, okay? Then I'm going to have you decide, I want you to change the sign. So it could be 13 times 9 equals, and you give the answer, or 13 plus 9. Okay, let's read it as is first. Ready? 13 minus 9 equals 4. Now you read it and change the sign. Go ahead. Next one, we will read it as is. Ready? 4 times 6 equals 24. Now change the sign. Keep it steady. Next one. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. Now change it. And the last one, let's read it together. 12 plus 9 equals 21. Now change the sign and read it with intent. Very good. I'm giving you lots of different ways to practice. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words. These words have a lot of G's, K's, and NG's in there. Those sounds force the back of the tongue to go up and hit the roof of the mouth when you say them with intent. And that's the same movement your tongue uses when you swallow. So say these, be deliberate, and say them with intent. Ready? 2 times each. Gula ganga ga. Again. Gula ganga ga. The next one. Kuka mangu ka. Speak out. Kuka mangu ka. Exaggerate. Ready? Gangla. Again. Gangla. And the last one. Kukla. Kukla. Take a sip of water. We're going to do the bonus reading. The bonus reading is more challenging. This is a testimonial that we received. We're not going to stop at the end of each sentence, but we are going to exaggerate the highlighted words, okay? And you can download this reading material to practice it more. Now, if you get off track as we're reading, you can always catch up at the next highlighted word because we'll exaggerate it. Here we go with intent. I am a professional singer and guitarist. In August 2012, I was told by a neurologist I had Parkinson's. I was stunned. He said it was obvious from my walk. After a few years, my ability to perform started to decay. The first thing I noticed was my range of pitch was dropping. I had to start lowering the keys of songs. Then it became harder to project my voice. I found I was running out of air and could not finish my sentences. I was also losing my capability to have a simple conversation. This was destroying my self-confidence. My volume had become so weak that when I ordered food at a restaurant, I had to point to the menu items because the waiter just could not hear me. Then I heard of a program for people with PD who have speech difficulties. This program is called Speak Out. I decided to give it a try. It has turned out to be an amazing tool. Not only does it address the speech issues, but it also deals with the cognition aspect. Ready? Through the efforts of my speech-language pathologist and this wonderful Speak Out workbook, my voice volume has improved. I am now encouraged to start singing and making announcements once again. Thank you. What a wonderful testimonial. And again, if you're working with a Speak Out provider in the U.S., we will ship you a workbook, okay? Your therapist will give you the information. And if you're not in the U.S., we do have an e-library that is accessible to people outside the U.S. and in the U.S. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you have a wonderful day. Speak with intent, swallow with intent, do everything with intent, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.